Hello, my lovely people out there. This is your friend and your sister, Abigail, visiting you wherever you are once again. Like I always say, I love to visit. So when I visit, please kindly give me a seat and let's chit chat. Let's have a conversation. Okay. Today I'm doing the final part of the series dubbed 4 lessons life has taught me. Yes, I've done the first 3 already, which is loving God and depending on His love, loving yourself, then finding a purpose. Today we are going to talk about the final part, which is about loving others. And the others comprises of everybody apart from you and the Almighty. So anybody that you will meet, or your family, your friends, your loved ones, your church members, your employees, your employers, your junior colleagues, your classmates, whoever is in your circle, even those on social media we've not met before. There are people on social media, when we are communicating, it's like we've met before. They are all people that we are supposed to show love. Anybody, you can meet somebody one day and you are supposed to show love to the person. It cannot be giving money or anything, but sometimes your smile or sometimes your words. So how do we love people? We love people by sometimes giving them. We give. When we love, we give. That is why when I say you love yourself, you should also give yourself love. So we give people our attention, sometimes our gift, sometimes prayer, sometimes what we think can make their lives better, we give to them. We help them to make their lives better. And in giving, it comes in so many ways. It can, like I said, your attention, your time, your money, your gift, anything that you think when I do will help. So it can be your advice. Just your advice can help somebody. Once I was thinking about this love thing, this verse, the very day I got the revelation of this verse, it changed my perception about love. And that is, owe no man nothing but love. If you have to owe anybody something, it should be love. That's what the Bible is saying. And it is in Romans chapter 13 verse 8. And 1 Corinthians chapter 13 talked about love. And he talked about so many things. He said if you can do everything but you don't have love, it's meaningless. Everything we do, when we manifest in the spirit, if we can heal, if we can prophesy, if we can speak in tongues, and we don't have love, it is meaningless. Because the love should be able to be the driving force of what we do. So if we are doing anything that is not based on love, it's a waste of time. When I was thinking about this thing, there were 3 things that came to bear that have helped me. These 3 things have helped me a lot in dealing with other people. 1, you have to connect to them. When you love people, you want to connect. You have to have some relationship, some bond between you and those people. You want to always seek for their well-being, seek for their welfare, ready to help in any way. So you connect, you have a communication. Whichever way you communicate to the person and the person understand, you always do that. So if you have to send WhatsApp, text message, whichever way you connect. Sometimes just even your hug can talk a lot to somebody, can speak a lot to somebody. So we connect to the people we love by having a conversation, having a communication, always finding a way to make them get to the top, always try to help them. Sometimes even your actions. So as you act, what are you communicating? Your action. There are people who, when they tell me that my dance at church encourages them, my dance at church make them feel happy, make them feel alive, make them feel close to God. So sometimes in your action, so when you are acting and behaving, you might not know whom it is affecting. Sometimes you may be saying something, you might not know who is speaking that thing. So when you are doing something or connecting to people, find out how am I connecting. The second one is withdrawal. Yes, when we love people, sometimes we have to withdraw. We have to go back. We have to sit back and let them have some space. Let them have some space. Sometimes people, it's not always when they make you feel like you are encroaching on their space, but sometimes you just sit back and watch them. And once you are at it, you pray as well. But there are some people too who will let you feel like, hey, I don't need you. So you give them space as well. Like the prodigal son who told the daddy that, oh, father, master, I don't need you anymore, please. I want to live my life on my own. Just give me my share of the properties. The father did that. It doesn't mean he did not love him. In fact, when he left, every day the father was praying that the son would come back. He allowed him. He gave him the space. He gave him the time, or the time he was asking for. Everything he asked for, he gave it to him and allowed him. So sometimes when we love people, we have to give them some space. We have to withdraw for a while. When they are making us feel like we are encroaching in their space, or even not necessarily they are making us feel, but sometimes you have to withdraw and see how they are taking life. Sometimes we have to allow people to make their own mistakes and learn from them. You see, when we love people, we don't want them to fall. We don't want them to make the mistakes we've made, or we don't want them to make a mistake. Please, everybody has something they have to learn from. Everybody has a ministry, have a purpose they are here for. And some of the people, they have to make those mistakes to be able to learn from it. So when we love people, sometimes we have to sit back. We have to withdraw and allow them to just do things the way they feel they have to do. But don't forget to keep praying for them, that whilst they are at it, the Holy Spirit will guide them. And if they have to make the wrong choices, even when they made it, it should help them to learn from it, so that their life will become better. Another thing is correcting. Yes, when you love somebody, you are ready to correct. If you love somebody and you can't correct the person, there is no love. But the correcting too, please, you have to know how you go about it so that the person will not feel offended. Sometimes too, they will feel offended no matter how you say it, but you have to still say it. You have to still correct. And when you do that, you are showing love. There are some people, some of us, we feel like, hey, if I say it, she will feel bad, or he will feel bad. Yes, he will feel bad at the beginning. She will feel bad at the beginning. But trust me, with time, the person will understand what you are saying. And the heart with which you are going about it will even tell the person that you care. It's not that you just want to more like be blunt with them, or you just want to spit everything into their faces, but you are just showing care and love. So correct them when they make mistakes. Be there for them and be willing to help them to get up, and be willing to help them to stand on their feet again. You can correct sometimes by being harsh. You can correct sometimes by being calm. It depends on the scenario. It depends on the scenario. If you are not able to correct somebody you love, then there is no love. There is no love. Love corrects. So when you love somebody, you correct the person when they make mistakes. When you see that they are going a certain direction that it will not help, you correct them. Like the accounts say that the ultra sudden name said the chia. It means that the person drawing the line cannot see the back, so he doesn't know if the back is crooked. So you behind the person, that is why we always say, I got your back. We say I got your back because you can see what is at the back, so you help the person to correct it. Sometimes when you correct, they get offended, but you have to correct it all the same. So If you love somebody, and we are to love somebody, you have to be there for them, you have to connect to them, you have to withdraw, and sometimes you have to correct them and be willing to make sure that whatever you are doing, it is for their good. It is to help them, not for your selfish gain, but for their own good. So if they don't even understand, you have to. And there are some people, it's difficult to love, but you have to love them the same. There are some people who hurt. They can hurt us bad, but we are still to show love. And when you love them, it doesn't mean that you should go back for them to hurt you. That is where the withdrawal comes in. Sometimes you have to withdraw. You forgive, but don't put your trust in them again. So if you love people, you must be willing to help. I hope this video finds you. Love somebody. Show somebody some love. In fact, this series has been on love. And I think if we all have love for God, for ourselves, find our purpose, and have love for others, life will become a better place for us. This earth will become a better place, and life will be so meaningful for all of us. I love you so much. I hope this video finds you well. I hope you've learned something. If there is something you want us to talk about, if there is something that I said that you feel like you have some other view about it, please post it on the comment section and let's chat. Give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not. The name remains Abigail Ano. Just go there, you see my beautiful face over there, and just click on the button. Let's keep chatting. Please comment. I need feedback. And I love you so much. This is the final part of the 4 lessons life has taught me. It's been amazing. It's been awesome connecting and visiting you wherever you are. I love you, and I love you so much. Love somebody. If you love me, okay? Love me by subscribing and commenting. I love you. Bye-bye.